I want to take you back to 2001. I was 13. My parents had recently kicked me out of my house. I was busking for dollars to get on a train. I'm totally kidding because I just needed to talk about trains. So I want to talk about the two other modes of transportation that we talked about. As a senior in high school, I was recruited to go to the University of Cincinnati for acting. And about 3 months in, they made it very clear that that wasn't going to continue anymore, and I should probably go home. So a couple of days before Thanksgiving in 2006, I went and I called my first taxi cab ever as a adult, and he picked me up, and I went to the Cincinnati airport. So here's a little fun fact. The number and the time that they print on airport tickets is not actually the time that you should show up. It's the time the plane leaves. So I got in the taxi cab, and he said, "Cutting it a little close, huh?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" "Nah, we're going to be fine, man. It's like there's no traffic on the interstate. We'll be good." And he's like, "Okay, I'll drive you as fast as I can." And I said, "Okay, great." And I got there, and I checked my bags, and they said, "That gate is all the way over there." And I said, "Okay. How far?" And they said, "Oh, it's not that far. You can make it." And I said, "Okay, I'll run. I get it." So I ran. It was about 6 p.m., Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And I got to the gate, and I talked to the people at the nice table for Southwest, and they said, "That door is closed." And I said, "Yeah, but you can open it." And she said, "No, we can't. That is a federal law. You cannot get on that plane." And I said, I'm an 18-year-old innocent theater major. I don't have a gun." And she said, "What?" And I said, I'm so sorry. I didn't say that out loud. "I don't have a bomb," is what I meant. And she said, "What?" And I said, "I'm kidding. So what do I do here?" And she said, "You need to go talk to our desk, and we will deal with you tomorrow." I said, "Okay." So I walked over to the Southwest desk, and I said, "I guess I'm not getting on this plane." And they said, "No, that plane is in the air now, sir." I said, "All right. So tomorrow morning, huh?" And they said, "Yep. You can fly back to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning." And I said, "What am I supposed to do in the meantime?" And they said, "We don't give a shit, but we will help you out." I said, "Okay." So I said, I guess I'm going to spend a night in the Cincinnati airport, huh?" Yeah. I don't know how you guys feel about Anderson Cooper, but when you spend a night in any airport, CNN is the only thing on, and you get to be very, very familiar with Anderson Cooper. He is a robot, for the record. He has no emotion for 8 to 10 hours throughout the night, and I could not sleep because there's something called adversarial design in seats, where at the airport they put armrests between every single seat, and you can't actually, you just kind of bend your body around all the armrests, and that's how you sleep. And you just go all right, well, at 8 a.m. I'll just wake up and I'll get on the bus. So anyway, I got on the plane. Somewhere in there, I made a phone call to my parents and cried my eyes out. They said, "Yeah, you'll learn," because my parents are awesome. So I flew back, and I made the decision when I was back in New York that I wasn't really going to go back to Cincinnati. Except all my shit was in Cincinnati. So about a week before Christmas, I had to go back I drove, and I drove back with a buddy of mine, and about a mile and a half from the West Virginia border, a state trooper pulled us over and said, "You've been going a little quick." And I said, "You have no idea what I've been going through to get through here." And he said, "Well, I still have to give you a ticket." And I said, "That's fine, I'm not going to pay it." And he looked at me and said, "Well, that's your business, sir." And I got to Cincinnati, and in less than 24 hours, I drove there, got my shit, said goodbye, and got back to York County, and I've pretty much been here since.